The Elson Coral E is an open-vented hot water thermal store. The thermal store is an appliance that generates hot water for use at the taps within the home. Unlike a hot water cylinder which stores the water used at the taps, the water stored in the thermal store remains in the store. The water used at the hot taps is passed through a coiled pipe within the store where it is instantaneously heated. As the Coral E thermal store is open-vented, some of the water held in the store will be lost over time due to evaporation. This is perfectly normal. Therefore, the thermal store must be topped up either automatically via a ball float valve or manually through an isolation valve. If you have a manual fill unit, we will explain how to manually top this up later in this video. Before we do, it is important to stress that the water level is checked and topped up regularly. We would recommend this is done at least every 2 months. Warning: not doing so will result in the unit failing to deliver adequate or no hot water, and in extreme cases leading to the unit overheating, causing irreparable damage to its structure. To identify if you have a manual fill unit, firstly check the data label. If there is an MF, that stands for manual fill. There will be no overflow pipe and warning ton dish on the front of the store. There will be a fill valve and small 160 ml expansion vessel here. Lastly, there will not be a ball float in the header tank. Please be aware the units come in different types such as floor standing or frame mounted, so yours may not look identical to the one shown in this video. This unit is also a solar unit. Yours may not be, and therefore will not have this equipment. Locate the water fill line in the tank, which will look like this. If you cannot find this embossed line, measure 140 mm from the top of the tank and fill up to there. To fill the tank, first make sure the fill valve is isolated. It should look like this. Next, remove the valve cap. Now find the braided hose, which is located here, and attach it to the fill valve. Open the fill valve and allow the water to fill until it reaches the water fill line, or 140 mm from the top of the tank. If for any reason the fill valve does not work, you can fill the tank using a jug filled with water. Close the valve when the level is reached, and allow the water to settle for 5 to 10 minutes. If you find the level has dropped from the fill line, top it up with more water. Now remove the hose, making sure the valve is fully closed first. Refit the cap, and then secure the lid. This bottom element runs off low-cost electricity. The upper one is the boost, only to be run off the run-back timer. Please note, there is another video detailing how to set up and check the programmer.